Our planet is home to a remarkable diversity of animal life. These animals form complex societies and play vital roles in maintaining the balance of ecosystems. However, human activities are increasingly disrupting the natural world, with devastating consequences for animal civilizations. Deforestation, pollution, and climate change are among the most pressing threats facing animals today. These actions are destroying habitats, poisoning ecosystems, and driving countless species towards extinction. We must recognize the interconnectedness of all living things and take responsibility for our impact on the planet. The future of animal civilizations, and indeed our own, depends on our ability to change our ways and create a more sustainable future. The destruction of natural habitats is a major driver of animal decline. As forests are cleared for agriculture, mining, and urbanization, animals lose their homes and sources of food. Pollution from factories, vehicles, and agricultural runoff is poisoning our air, water, and soil, making it difficult for animals to survive. Climate change is causing sea levels to rise, glaciers to melt, and weather patterns to become more extreme, further disrupting animal populations and ecosystems. Forests are essential for life on Earth. They provide oxygen, regulate climate, and are home to a staggering array of plant and animal species. However, deforestation is happening at an alarming rate, driven by human demand for timber, land for agriculture, and other resources. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the planet, has lost a significant portion of its forest cover in recent decades. This loss has dire consequences for the millions of species that depend on the Amazon for survival. When forests are destroyed, animals lose their homes and sources of food. Many species are unable to adapt to these rapidly changing environments and face extinction. Deforestation also disrupts the delicate balance of ecosystems. Trees play a vital role in absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and when they are cut down, this carbon is released, contributing to climate change. The loss of forests also leads to soil erosion, water pollution, and increased flooding. Pollution is another major threat to animal civilizations. From the plastic waste that chokes our oceans to the toxic chemicals that contaminate our air and water, pollution is poisoning our planet and its inhabitants. Animals are exposed to pollution through the air they breathe, the water they drink, and the food they eat. This exposure can have a range of negative impacts on their health, reproduction, and survival. Plastic pollution is a particularly pervasive problem. Millions of tons of plastic end up in our oceans each year, where it can take hundreds of years to decompose. Marine animals often mistake plastic for food, and ingestion can lead to starvation, suffocation, and entanglement. Chemical pollution from industrial activities, agriculture, and mining can contaminate water sources, harming animals that drink from them. Air pollution from factories and vehicles can cause respiratory problems and other health issues in animals. Climate change is perhaps the most significant threat facing animal civilizations today. The Earth's climate is changing at an unprecedented rate, largely due to human activities that release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat, causing the planet to warm. The impacts of climate change are already being felt around the world, and they are only expected to intensify in the coming decades. Rising temperatures are causing sea levels to rise, threatening coastal habitats and the animals that rely on them. Changes in temperature and precipitation patterns are disrupting the timing of seasonal events, such as migration and breeding, which can have cascading effects on ecosystems. Extreme weather events such as hurricanes, droughts, and wildfires are becoming more frequent and intense, causing widespread damage to habitats and animal populations.